on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Joining me tonight, the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, you continue to surprise me, my man. I didn't know you knew about the Queen City.
All I know is you're the king in that town in the Garden State.
Well, we're going to find out who the king is on the court this evening.
To Green. Here comes the screen. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Curry, his first effort, off the mark. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Thompson. To George. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Russell with it up top. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter, and they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Oh, we good. I got him. Get out. I'm good. Screen. Watch the cutter, man.
To Thompson. Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Goes to the left side. Thompson. Second effort. Cauley Stein. That is great vision to set it up. Yes, Klay Thompson. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Beverly into the front court. The lead is 2. To Russell. Oh, I missed a short one there.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Curry into the front court. Down just a couple. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
To number 20. That's his second.
Time to shuffle things up.
Into the game for the Clippers. Number 23, Louis Williams.
Give it to him. Pick it up.
To Curry.
Take ball. I got yours.
Steph Curry. 2 of 4 now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Leonard. To Paul George. Trying to cash in. Shot by George. Misses.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
George, defended by Draymond Green. 4-3. And Paul George good on the quick release there. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Golden State. Into the game for Los Angeles.
Leonard It's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
It was right there. Livingston to bring it up. Right now, down 7. Thompson, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Livingston. And that's rebounded by Golden State. Livingston across the timeline. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. Got it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Down to Looney. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him bench.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Leonard to George. Nothing going here on that drive. George to Beverly. Baseline drive. Leonard. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Good start to this one. After 1 quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Oh, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Warriors have the basketball.
Screen coming right, screen coming right, screen coming right.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
George, he was all over him. Curry to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Stein powers it through. Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Stein swats it. Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar to Beverly. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
It's Golden State basketball. To Thompson. Russell to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range.
To number 40, inside Zubac.
Klay Thompson is going to get 3 shots here. A career 85% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. No good. Made the first 2, missed the last. And he finishes at the rim.
That boy's living his best life.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down a point. Knocked loose. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. It stays with Golden State. Thompson to Green.
Go at him. Go at him. Easy bucket. Easy bucket here. On your right, on your right, on your right.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. You've got to get that one to go. To Paul George. Almost. And he's not getting the call. To George. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Shot from the lane won't go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads just a point. Nothing going here on that drive. Out of bounds. Last touch by Alec Burks. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Leonard to Paul George. From the painted area, won't go down. Russell into the front court. Leads 1. To Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Kawhi Leonard here against Kevon Looney. Kawhi Leonard. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Russell with it up top. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Leonard to George. Fires the 3. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Curry. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. Beverly. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Curry with a drop step. Throws it down. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The quarter comes to an end. The Clippers are out in front. A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. LA Clippers with the basketball. George, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
To Leonard, beyond the arc for 3, and the Warriors have the rebound. Curry with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Russell, too good to leave that wide open. D'Angelo Russell hits.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down and help. Quick skip passes equal threes in the bank.
Curry into the front court. His guys down 3. To Thompson. From long range, and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Second to 3, got it. 3 for 3. Nice. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Curry to Thompson. Here comes the screen. Curry. To Leonard. Cashes in for 2.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Clippers have got it. Curry into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the 3.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. Seemed like in the first half, things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
It's Curry controlling the offense. To Thompson. Probing the defense. Thompson. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Russell. To Thompson. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Leonard. They have to keep him in their grasp.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force a defense to collapse the kick out for, guess what, another one.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
As a player, this doesn't always happen, but it's a beautiful thing when everybody is allowed to be on the same page. Scouting report is being executed, you're being efficient with your jump shooting, your passes are crisp, you're listening to the coach on the sideline, and everything is working your way. You have to really appreciate these type of moments in the game of basketball.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. And Jay, they call the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
to Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Sean Livingston for three. Ooh, he'll take that.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
And the rebound taken by Golden State. To Sean Livingston. Stein to Sean Livingston. The pass taken away by the Clippers. And finishes strong.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Russell into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? That ends the third quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Slams it down.
When the ball was in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
George, guarded by Klay Thompson. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Leonard. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Doesn't get the bounce. It's Steph at the controls. Fires the three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Paul George to Leonard. Cauley Stein with the rebound. Russell, tough matchup against George. To Curry. 4-3. Not that time. Turns and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Curry to bring it up. 14-point deficit. Lets it fly from long range, and the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Here's a chance from long range, and Kawhi Leonard buries the three.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To Russell. Cauley Stein. Clippers have got it. To Beverly. Patrick Beverly. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Ah, not that time. To George. Going to launch beyond the arc. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
Curry. And the Clippers able to clear the board. To Beverly. No good. Curry has it. Cauley Stein to Curry. Oh, had him going there for a second. Patrick Beverly sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They're down big in this fourth quarter and a chance here to empty their bench.
You can get all that and more, including the opportunity to attend a post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Los Angeles, number 23.
To Thompson. Russell.
For Golden State.
Thompson. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
D'Angelo Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard, and it's rebounded by Green. To Russell. And they call the foul. Felt a breeze there, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 1. Los Angeles Clippers are in the penalty.
Russell. Tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay. Leonard knocks it down in the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm. And that's what we saw.
And he adds the free throw. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Deep three at the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.